Hello. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Nancy. It's Gina.
It's me. It's me. It's me. Uh, I'm hoping I'm not going to be laggy. This is the first time I've tried to stream in the new setup, so I got to see how laggy I'm going to be because I may have to adjust my internet stuff a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Plus, when I
Well, yeah,
moved,
sometimes you don't know until you try.
and when I moved, like I switched my internet provider because the other one was so bad. I was like, well, I'm moving. I might as well switch it now. You know what I'm saying? So I just went ahead and switched over. This is supposed to be better internet. We'll see what happens, but no guarantees, y'all. I'm trying though.
Or maybe it's just because it's cold outside.
My internet is going, no, I'm not doing this either. So
It's cold. I don't want to.
that's what my truck's doing. My poor truck is like, I go outside and I crank and it's going, ugh, really? You want me to do something in this? Oh, it's pitiful. I'm like, I know. We've got to go, though. We've got to go. And it's just like, no, I don't want to. So, but
Hi, Donna.
I gave her a new oil and everything to make her feel better. I was like, look, I'm going to get you new oil. And I got her new brakes. I was like, look, I'm giving you all these wonderful things. So we gotta go. I've got to use you. But still, she's like, mm-mm. Get a bicycle.
Hi, Sleeping Bee. Hi, Carrie Ann.
Hello,
Did you
everyone.
did you try saying once we warm up, you'll feel so much better?
She doesn't believe me.
Doesn't know.
No.
It's too bad. Oh my goodness. Well, any wonderful, fun, crazy stuff you wanna share with the whole moving process?
Oh my gosh. So I shared last night in with Karen and Angie during their crafty sale. I had bought these little metal things. They're like these tiny little. It's almost like it goes on the end of like like file things or whatever, and you put like a slip of paper in there to identify what. But it was for crafting, and there was like a bajillion of them in the box that I bought. Right. Well, during the move, apparently one of the boxes came untaped, and they got dumped out everywhere. I was out there forever picking up these individual little metal things off the ground. It was fun. I was like, because it's not just the little metal, flat metal things. It was also tiny little like brad nails to put them in things. So there was tiny little nails everywhere. I was like, I just know with my luck. So I
Don't
was
walk
out.
barefoot.
Yeah. I was out there like with a magnifying glass trying to find all the tiny little nails to make sure I got them all. Hopefully, I got them all. If at this point it's rain, so it probably washed them away if I didn't. But so yeah, that happened. That's one of the things on the top of my head. But it was pretty. It wasn't too bad. I mean, of course, by the time they got everything in here because they just put pretty much everything in my garage except for furniture, right, for me to go through. By the time I moved all those boxes around like 20 times, I had thrown my back out so bad that there was a week I could not even walk. Like I was having to roll
Aw.
myself out of the bed and then the wall and pull myself up like something out of a horror movie. It was, but it's better now.
Yeah, that's a lot of strain. Boxes and stuff are a lot of strain on your back. No kidding. Yep. Hi,
Especially when
Jan.
you resell. Especially when you resell and you have all the stuff that you've got to move from one place to another. Trisha, imagine having to pack up your house and all your stuff you have listed and that you're reselling. Imagine packing all that stuff up. I mean, I was ready to throw half of it away. I was getting so frustrated. But moral of the story is now I have so many boxes that I have broken down from all that stuff. I won't have to buy any kind of like 12 by 12 by 12 box for a long time. There's a ton of them out there.
That's good. Because you're going to sell so much, you're going to need all those
I
boxes.
hope so. Y'all help me fill those boxes up and get them out of here. They're taking up my whole garage. So, but I am going to do a sale tomorrow. I've already scheduled it. I'm doing my first solo sale tomorrow. Yay! If I can remember how. I went in StreamYard. I was like, it's been a minute. Let me remember how to do this. But I've got it set up for tomorrow at 5 p.m. on my channel. So y'all make sure you pop over there at some point tomorrow. Because
I forgot to get the link. I'm going to get the link right now so everybody can make sure. I know it's been a minute. So when I get the link, make sure you're still subscribed because, you know, YouTube is crazy. And if you're, even if you're on a channel a lot.
I lost a ton of subscribers in December. I don't know if they just washed everybody out. I don't know what happened, but I watched my numbers drop. I was like, what the heck happened to all my people? So I don't know if they just took y'all away because you hadn't seen me in a while. I don't know, but please make sure you're still subscribed because I was just like, where did all these people go? I don't know. So
yeah.
Hopefully
and
I didn't offend that many
really
people
bad about unsubscribing people. YouTube's horrible at that. Yeah, they do it all the time. And you don't notice. You don't notice, you know, for all the channels you're subscribed to, that one that they unsubscribed you from, you never notice it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's people they've unsubscribed me from and I didn't even realize yet. I will eventually when I go to one of their things or whatever, and it says, you know, subscribe, and I'll be like, I'm already subscribed. What are you talking about?
Yeah, or you don't get notification. You're like, I know. Wait, it's Wednesday. Of course they're live. And you go and you look and you're like, you're not subscribed. You're not going to get notifications. Hi, Anna.
Or that fun little game where they like to tell you, send the notifications to you like 3 days after it happens. It's like, what good is that? What good did that do for me? But so that's why I try to go in and hit the notification thing myself, like on individual sales, you know, for people, because you know you can go in before the sale and hit the little reminder thing. I try to do that because I don't trust YouTube to do it. Just saying, I just don't trust it.
So yeah, so that's a really good one. So everybody, go click on the link that's up there. Go click on that. Go into Gina's channel, and for upcoming live streams, click the notify me button so you make sure you get notified for her sale. And you can do that on anybody's channel. Go to your favorite resellers. If they have thumbnails set up for future sales, click the notify me button and you'll get, I think, an email. I think it sends it as an email to you, but you will get an extra notification, especially for people who are like, my notifications never work. It happens. It happens all the time. But that one, I think, will send you an email to the email account you have attached to your Google account, I think. So at least you'll get that notification that somebody's gone live. Every little bit helps.
For any of you that don't know, Tammy Renee came down to visit me for a few days this last week. She had to get home before the snow came to them, of course, but she came. She came
frozen gators.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, "What's going to happen to your poor gators? They haven't. What are they going to do?" But she came down to visit, and if you haven't seen it yet, check out my latest short that I did. Because I took her to this store that I go to every once in a while. It's like a discount food store kind of thing. But they have one of those like coin operated like horses, you know, like little kids ride up front.
And I haven't seen that.
she was like, I've never ridden one of those. When I was a kid, never got to ride one. I was like, get on it. I made her get on it, and I videoed it. So it's on my shorts. So make sure you go watch it if you haven't seen it.
How much does it cost now?
Huh?
How much does it cost?
That one was free. I was like, oh my gosh, it's free. So
I remember it's like get the quarter, you put the quarter in, and yes.
It's really cute. She's adorable on it. So y'all got to go watch it. You know, because she's short like me, so she looked like a little kid on there. And she called Linda and told her what I'd done, you know, and so she went to check it out. And Linda was like, I can't believe you allowed her to post that. She's like, I didn't allow her. You know, Gina, she just posted it. I was like, yes, I did.
Oh, was I supposed to ask?
Like, what? Permission? No.
Oh my gosh. Too much fun.
It was hilarious.
Way too much fun. Well, it is great having Gina back, and oh, what an ordeal that you went through. And I'm so glad that you're getting settled, and by the skin of your teeth, it worked out for you.
For real. I mean, it was down to the minute kind of thing. It was bad.
Yeah. And I wish nothing but the best for the people who kicked you out of your house.
Me too. And you know, the
little snarky.
worst part, I was telling Tammy Renee this. When I was going through packing stuff, like, yeah, exactly. Stuff that I hadn't used in a while or whatever, I was like, I'm just going to put it at the curb, let somebody come pick it up, whatever. Those people went out there and they just threw stuff everywhere. I had to go back the day after we moved everything and clean all of that up from the yard because people just threw it everywhere like heathens. I was like, it was free stuff. And they ripped bags and boxes apart and it was all over. So I had to go back the next day and spend time cleaning up. So
not cool.
Yeah, not cool at all.
No.
Learned my lesson on that one, you know. Trying to be nice. You see what happened, but next time I'll just take it somewhere and donate it. But
I know that's one way of like, okay, then I don't have to pack it all in, but
right.
I mean, at that point, yeah, it's like clean up and pack in.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
Oh, man. People. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started with the sale. You guys know how I do things. I put the start prices in the chat. We'll put them up on the screen. We're going to do 3 items per round. And if you have questions on anything, hey, let us know. We'll do our best to answer. And yeah, I'm going to get Gina up on the big screen. Oh, there we go.
I was like, did my sweatshirt change colors? Oh, no, that's Trisha. Okay. And that's another thing. Since y'all have seen me, I went to the optometrist because, you know, I was completely blind pretty much trying to do this. And now,
that was a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now they've adjusted my contact lenses to where I can actually see the computer screen without having to wear my readers all the time. So I don't have to wear my glasses and see what's on the screen now. It's crazy. It's like magic. So
that's important. That helps with eyes, headache, eye fatigue. Yeah, helps with all that. Hi, Lori.
It's a medical marvel, really. But my first item is going to be a $6 start, and it's this sweet little glass elephant. He has got amber glass for his trunk, his ears, his head, his tusk, his legs, and even his little tail. And he's got like a little, I guess it's supposed to represent like some kind of like cloth or something over his back. So it's textured right there, which is not wanting to focus for you. Maybe it will eventually. It's amazing. Before I go live, everything focuses so beautifully. And then as soon as I go live, it doesn't want to focus anymore. There we go.
Ah, there. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a nice blanket with a border on it.
So just a cute little trunk up elephant. I'll give you the measurement on him really fast. He is about 2 1/8 inches, it looks like. Not quite 2 1/4 long. And he is about 2 inches tall. Hey, cuz, what's up?
Hi, Christy.
So cute little glass elephant. It is solid glass. It's like, art glass. You can tell where they pulled the trunk and then his little feet, how they pulled those. He's got a little dust on his head, but I can't get in there with my fingers to get that off. But if there is no interest on him, we will pass. I'm sorry, you hear somebody's having a problem with their car apparently. But we'll pass on him and we will go to the next thing. And like Trisha always says, if you're watching later and you see it, just yell at us.
Yep. We'll hear you. If you yell loud enough, we'll hear you.
Exactly. Just keep yelling. Next up, it'll also be a $6 start, and it's a choice of, I have 2 different brooches you can choose between. And I'm going to put my glasses on to see this because it's on the back of something. Oh, gosh. What was that? Oh, it's an Emmons. That's right. The first one is this Emmons, almost like a starburst with the AB rhinestones and the faux pearl in the middle. It is gold tone. Really pretty piece. It is marked right there, as you see. And it does have the turnstile clasp on there. Really pretty piece. Quite large. And then the second choice you have is, it's in the style of Jelly Belly. I know there's certain people that say Jelly Belly is one thing, and other people, there's a whole thing about Jelly Bellies, y'all. So, but it's in the style of a Jelly Belly.
I did not know they were that controversial.
It's so controversial.
Hi, Angie.
There's two differing opinions about Jelly Bellies. So I'm just going to say in the style of, so I don't offend anyone.
In the style of a Jelly Belly.
Yeah. So you got kind of a pearly looking, almost like a mother of pearl belly there. And then this is more like almost like an onyx looking. And it is enameled in the colors on the birds, which of course it's not going to focus for you again because it doesn't like me. That's okay. Because I like it. There we go. And then
we haven't done this in a while. I don't remember how to focus.
They got little green eyes. There's some kind of stone in their eyes too, little green eyes. And then all the enameling in there. And I'll show you the back on this one. It is not marked. I couldn't find a marking anywhere on this one, but I thought it was really cute. And it's a pretty good size as well. So that is your 2 options. You have this one, which is an Emmons, and then in the style of Jelly Belly. Because I don't want anybody to be upset with me talking about Jelly Bellies and not be a Jelly Belly. And, it would break the internet.
And then it would be a whole thing. And yeah.
Who needs that?
Well, we'll count that down for Christy. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Christy.
Yay! Thank you, Christy. Let me know if you want the Emmons or the birds. you could just tell me. You can
The
give me the bird.
starburst one.
Okay. I was gonna say you can give me the bird if you want birds, or you can say the other one.
Now, since Christy has chosen the starburst one, if anyone would like to jump in and claim the birds, just let me know. Just let Gina know. Just say, Gina, I'm giving you the birds. Give me the birds.
Wouldn't be the first time I got that, so will not be the last. Thank you, Christy. All right. And then my last item for this round, I'm calling it choice, but they're identical. But I've just got two of them, so that's why I'm doing it that way.
It still works that way. Sure.
There is two of these available, and these are vintage note cards with envelopes or envelopes, depending on how you say it. And these are the Busy Housewife. When you open it up, you got the cards and the envelopes on the inside, which is really funny because each of them are identical. They have the same exact cards in them, but there's supposed to be 12, and there's 11 in each one. So somebody stole one out of each set that was identical. I don't know why.
And what's your start price?
Oh, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? $6 for a choice of, and I'll show you the cards.
Is it the same card that's missing from each one?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. There's four different designs, right? So there was supposed to be like 3 of each card or whatever. Well, they took the same card out of each one instead of taking 2 out of one of them. I don't know.
Okay. That is different.
Yeah, it's just how they did it. So this is the one that's missing out of each one. There's one missing from each, but there's still 2 of these, and it is just to let you know what's cooking.
Oh, that's cute.
And it's just a note card, so you can write whatever is blank on the inside. So there's 2 of those in each one, because that's the one they stole out of each one. Well, and then there's 3 of the rest of these designs. Next one. What are these pop-ups I'm getting? Stop with the pop-ups. Just a line, and she's hanging her little clothes out.
Oh, these are so cute.
So I thought it'd be cute for somebody to craft with, or if you just want to use them to send note cards. The next one is Between My Pressing Duties. And the last design in each one is Always in the Market for News.
Oh, those are so cute.
So these are the Busy Housewife notes, and they're made by Current Incorporated, Colorado Springs, Colorado. So there's 11 cards in each set, and it does come in the little envelope holder. You do have the envelopes here as well.
Those would be cute.
Yeah, maybe
frame them in your laundry room, frame one in the kitchen. That's really cute.
Yeah, and you know, it's so funny too, because I was beginning to wonder if maybe the company just screwed up and left one out of each set, because when I looked these up, like when I was researching them on eBay, they had a set that was missing 1 card out of it too. I was like, what's going on? Why is there 11 instead of 12? I was like, was it like a manufacturer problem and they accidentally left 1 out of each? I don't know. But if you look these up, one set of these goes for nearly $20. I don't know what it is about them, but
they're cute.
People love them.
Oh my gosh, they are so cute. Yeah, I would totally. I would frame one of those.
They are cute.
Hang the the market one in the kitchen. So cute. So cute. Christy's in.
You can put these in your laundry room. The Pressing Duties and the Just a Line. You can put those in your laundry room. And then there's another kitchen one.
I love that little dog.
Yes, I say, look at the little dog and the cat down there.
He's like, you're cooking for me, right?
Adorable.
Oh, well,
right,
we'll
we'll
count
count
that down. Christy, going once. Oops. Going twice.
We know what you mean.
And sold to Christy.
Thank you, Christy. Just let me know if you want one or two, honey.
Oh,
Or two.
hey.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. That was my 3. Thanks, guys.
All right. I have a $3 choice of salt and pepper shakers. I don't think actually either set. Oh, no, I take that back. One set has stoppers on the bottom. The other one does not. This one does not. No stoppers on the bottom. But they are little slot machines. So if you're feeling lucky, they're like the Vegas style slot machines. One has 4 holes, one has 3 holes. So that is $3. And then your other choice, seashells. Now, do you have to use these as salt and pepper shakers? No. Nope. If you have a little powder room, you could just sit those in there. You could put little hairpins in there, little seasonal picks. These ones do have their stoppers on the bottom. So $3 choice for the seashell, salt, and peppers. Or the slot machine, salt and peppers. All right. Next item. This one is going to start at just $5 because someone really loved using this, and there is a little fading of the gold trim. Now, it doesn't totally distract from this beautiful shamrock teacup and saucer. This is by Ainsley. So Ainsley can have some of the higher end teacups. This one does have gold trim around the base. Going to be great for St. Patrick's display. But some or most actually of the gold trim along the top is missing. Someone did love using this, and the gold trim around the handle is a little lean, but fantastic for your St. Patrick's display. You have bonus clover in the center there. So just $5 because some of that gold, most of the gold trim around the rim, some of it on the handle is missing. So $5 for that. And oh, thanks, Barb. And hello there. And let me get Barb in here. And I will count that down. Thank you, Barb. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Barb. Thank you, Barb. Hello, Angie. And if you guys hear any hammering, they are working kind of, I can't tell which direction. Oh, I see them over on the first building. They are working over there. The echoing is kind of coming over here a bit. So if you hear the hammering, so sorry, they are kind of working in that area. If you saw the video I put out today, I did show you building 1 is getting insulation installed, and the shingles are they've removed the shingles and they're putting up the insulation. So I think they're done with the front, the side by me, the front of the building. They're working on the back side now, so they will be coming down towards me. We may hear it more tomorrow. All right, next, but that means next week maybe my building will start getting the shingles taken off and the insulation put on. Ooh, it's getting there. $8 start, and I have a brass. There it is. A brass, I think it's a mortar and pestle in brass. Kind of a small one, and it does make a nice ring. So you could do a little a little ringing with that. I have not checked for an India mark or anything, so we'll do that while I'm kind of looking over this. Yeah, I don't see one. Let's see if there's one snuck in on the base there. No. Nope. I can't imagine it not being made in India. But I don't see a mark. It's not big. It's not going to take up a lot of room. It's a really cool decorative piece to just look at if you want to put that on a shelf. You have other brass items. It's got a really nice detailed handle. There's the top of the handle. I'll hold it right in the center there so you can see these lines. And then it's got a nice little base to it. And a nice ring. So that's $8 for the little brass mortar and pestle. And we'll bring that back for the speed round. But any item we passed on, if you want to grab it before the speed round, just let us know in the chat. So third item, and we are going back to Gina.
Okay, so I have a chenille bedspread I want to show you, but I took a picture because I can't get it on the camera otherwise. You know what I'm saying? It's like I tried to take a picture so you could see kind of what it looks like. It is a full size or double, depending on how you say it. I mean, same thing. But I tried to stretch it out as much as I can, but it's still, I'll put it on the floor and I still can't get to stretch out all the way. But it's kind of, it's a white with like this kind of a purple and pink spiral hearts that go around the flowers like that. So it's going to be a $20 start. But there, I want to let you know, there is one section on there that there's a hole that's about this big. So if you can sew it up and do something with it, that's great. If not, you can make pillows with it or whatever. It's a beautiful bedspread. But I'm going to show it to you in real life too, as much as I can. It's hard to show blankets. Ask Trisha with her Afghans. It's hard, y'all. So as you see around the outside, it's got some green in it too. I forgot that. So it's like a pink or lavender and more purple kind of color flower with the green leaves. And that spiral goes all the way around and makes like a heart shape around the flowers. I thought it was cute for Valentine's Day. And I'll show you the border on it. So this is an older one. So it's not in perfect condition, but it's pretty good for its age. So really pretty. I know I can't do anything with it because I don't sew. Hey, Becky, I don't sew.
Hi, Becky.
So actually, Thomas, I did measure it beforehand, so I will tell you because I knew if you were here, you would ask. So it's 90 inches wide by 98 inches long. So there you go. There you go, Thomas. It's a really cool old chenille bedspread or coverlet or whatever you want to. I mean, you can use these on a bigger bed. You could use it like on a queen as a coverlet, or you could just fold it and have it hanging on something as well. But I just thought it was pretty. Hey,
Hi,
Kira.
Marisa.
But if there's no interest in that, I will set it to the side because, and y'all can think about it. I do know I looked these up, that same kind of style with the all over design. They're going for quite a bit of money on eBay, but like I said, because it's got that little section that's got some problems in it.
Did you show that section?
No, but I can't if I can find it again. I had it folded where I could show it, and then I unfolded it. Y'all know. You know me by now. My brain only works 30% of the time. The other 70, it's like I'm functioning on caffeine. So okay, let me see where it is because I know it's to the right of the. There it is. I found it. I found it. So somebody that can, if you can stitch with white thread or whatever, you can stitch that up.
Karen, it's a full size. It's a double size. It's 90 by 96, something like that.
90 by 96 or 98. I think it's 98.
Okay. So yeah, so you'd get that hangover on the double.
Yeah, you got that one section. As they get old, they get a little brittle, and so the fabric just kind of wears out. So there's that one section right there that is literally. I mean, you could put a patch behind it or just stitch that right there, stitch it together. Or like I said, you could cut it apart and make a ton of pillows out of this. A ton of pillows. Like huge pillows. It's a beautiful, beautiful blanket. But I can't sew. Or I would do something with it. But if I did it, it would look like, a 1-year-old did it. So, anywho, I told y'all that story about. Well, I told y'all
for that.
Oh, thank you, Linda. I told y'all that story about when I was in not middle school. It was like junior high, and I took home ec, and my home ec teacher told me to forget sewing after she ripped my stitches out numerous times. She's like, that's not for you. I was like, I know. So she's like, just go in the kitchen and cook something. So that's what I did. She's like, sewing is not your forte. I was like, yes, ma'am. My grandmother was a home ec teacher too. That's the worst thing. My grandmother was an English and home ec teacher, and she tried so hard. I can do counted cross stitch if I focus, but
Well, we will count that down for Linda.
Absolutely.
Going once, going twice. And sold to Linda. Very nice.
I hope you enjoy that. I think it's beautiful. Let me jot you down real quick because I will forget. And then I'll be asking Trisha, who bought that? And she'll probably remember. Okay, so next up I have. Okay, it's a $2 start. I had to pick this up because I just thought it was amazing. It's my childhood, It is a vintage Rubik's Cube keychain in its little box.
Oh my gosh.
I know we all had. I had one of these.
That's great.
Now it will not come to you solved. Just so you know, it's going to come all mixed up like I found it. I am not going to try to solve this for you. That is not happening. All the colors will be mixed up like you see them here. They will not be perfect because do you ever want to save it? Otherwise, you might get it like 3 years later and it still wouldn't be solved. So cute little Rubik's Cube keychain. If you've got, grandkids or whatever that were never exposed to these things, I mean, come on. And it does, if you remember these, it does turn. You can turn it and solve it if you want to. Or just do like I did, just peel all the stickers off and put them where they're supposed to be.
You have the ability.
My brother was so intelligent, y'all. He could just bloop, 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 and it was perfect. I would sit there for hours and get so frustrated because I could not figure it out. And so I would finally just peel all the stickers off my Rubik's Cube and then glue them back on. So either way, it looked right. Oh, I can't do them.
No, but we will count that down for Linda.
I can barely do like a wooden puzzle box. Like when you get those jewelry boxes, they're puzzle boxes. I can barely figure those out sometimes. So.
And sold to Linda. Very nice.
Going to you, Linda. Thank you. And then my third item for this round is a lot of 8 vintage Valentine's cards that I think there might be 1 or 2 that wasn't used, but I think the other ones were used. And I'm going to start at $8. That's $1 a card. So I'll show those to you really quick. So the first one is You're Just My Type. Let's be Valentine's. It folds. Now this one was written on. This one went to Sugar Boo's grandmother, apparently.
Ooh.
I don't know who Sugar Boo is, but there you go. There's the first one.
I like that name, Sugar Boo.
And then this one says Just a Kooky Valentine. Look at her all cross-eyed. And a cuckoo clock with a little bird that folds down. Now this one, Sugar Boo sent this one too. This went to Uncle Newt. Uncle Newt got this from Sugar Boo. So I think all these were like in the 50s kind of thing because they all look about that age. And this one says, well, Bongo, you can't beat me as your Valentine. And it folds like that. And Grandpa got this one from Sugar Boo. Sugar Boo was sending all kinds of stuff, y'all. I don't know if he gave them. I don't know if Sugar Boo ever gave these or not. Maybe he just filled them out and then kept them. I don't know. And then this one is, this is from Boots.
Hi, Lisa.
This is Loves me not, say you love me such a lot. Now this one's to Mama from Boots, 4th grade, and Mrs. Conway. Oh, this one's 1966. February 14th, 1966, in Orange, Texas. It says, God bless my baby for their Valentine. I don't know. At least they dated it for us, so we knew. This one I absolutely adore because it's so. Now this one was never used. Look at that puppy on there. Is that not the cutest little puppy? Happy Valentine's Day to a very nice pal. They didn't write on this one. And then this one is violets. Violets are blue, and I'd be too without you. Oh, somebody did write on this one. This was 1966, fourth grade as well. To Daddy from Boots. Okay, I lied. I think this is my favorite one of the thing. Look at her. I'm going to fall for you, Valentine. Aww. That's to Grandma from Boots. And just for you, a Valentine's wish from me. And this one folds like this with a little cherub. And it says to Mother from Charlie. So that's all 8 of them. I thought it was a cute little lot. You can do something with them. Just display them or craft with them, or, you know, make photocopies, and then you could use them to craft with over and over again that way. Put them on some cardstock. I do have to say, I do like the little girl with the cross eyes, though. And we can count it down.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lisa.
Lisa, thank you. I'll put you down for those. And that was my 3, guys. Thank you so much.
All right. I have a $7 start for a metal squirrel nutcracker. So this is made out of, I don't know what kind of metal. It's kind of thick, but it's not super heavy.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
But there's the little squirrel. And then you can see it can handle a variety of sizes of nuts.
I have so many things I want to say right now, but I'm not.
So you put your nuts in there, boom, it cracks them open. And if you don't use, you know, those kinds of nuts, this is something cute you can have on display. Put it on your mantle, put it in the kitchen. It is so cute just to have out, just so people can go, what is that? But he's really adorable. So $7 for the nutcracker.
He reminds me of Caddyshack because he's so chubby.
Oh, the little gopher.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Karen. I know, he's really cute. And he's so detailed.
He is very cute.
And oh, hi, Patrick. Yes. The mortar and pestle is available, and I will get you for that, Patrick. Thank you. And I will get Karen for the nutcracker, and we'll count that down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Patrick and sold to Karen. Thank you. Next, I have a figurine that is missing its stick, or staff probably is what you would call it. It's going to start at $6. It's a little ceramic piece, and it is St. Patrick. So there you go, St. Patrick. but he should have a little staff right here, and he doesn't. To which you can add a staff, but he really doesn't need it. But he is a very nice ceramic piece. Here is the bottom. He's made in Japan. And let's see. He is just a smidge over 6 inches tall. But there you go. You'll be ready for St. Patrick's Day with St. Patrick. So $6 for him. All right. And then for my third item, I am going to have choice. And this is going to be $8 choice for either an owl brooch or an unintentional squirrel theme going on. I've got a squirrel brooch. So he has a little pearl acorn, I guess. So cute little squirrel and a lovely owl with green eyes. Yeah, Patrick, I can't imagine how cold it is there. Woo! Super cold. Glad you are staying in and hopefully keeping warm. So pretty amber colors, clear rhinestones. Here is the back. And then the cute little squirrel. Pretty enamel accents and kind of smoky rhinestones on him. Oh, maybe a chipmunk? Aren't chipmunks' tails a little shorter? I don't know. Not a chipmunk expert. Sorry. They are so similar. So those are the choices. And I will count that down for Linda. And you can let me know owl or squirrel. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Linda. Or if you'd like both. Friends in the forest. And Linda for both. Thank you.
Thanks, Patrick. I don't know. I mean, I'm sitting here like trying to visualize Alvin and the Chipmunks, and they don't have tails, do they?
I don't know.
I don't remember now. Does the Alvin and the Chipmunks have tails? I don't know.
I don't know. Their sweaters are so long you can't see their little tails.
I know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Might have to Google that.
May have to. As sad as it is, these are things that cross through my mind. Okay. No, I don't need to be in a padded room anywhere. Okay, so
I know they have tails, but I thought chipmunks had little shorter tails where squirrel tails go longer. But I don't know if that's all chipmunks. Might not be. Might not be at all. It might just be a Disney thing. That's not entirely correct.
Very true. I don't know. But you know, with Disney, animals talk too, so we can't.
They sing. Yeah, they dance. I know.
They clean the house.
They do.
I've never had an animal that cleaned the house before.
No, I've got squirrels running around like idiots in the back. You think any of them would come in, do a little cleaning? No.
No.
Mm-mm.
They don't come in and sing little songs to me and clean my house.
No. But then again, I'm not Snow White, so maybe that has something to do with it.
I feel a little cheated, I gotta say. Okay, so next up, this is gonna be a choice starting at $4, choice of, and I have several different of these alabaster stone eggs. So here is the first one. It's kind of a light brownish kind of color. It's not really brown though. I don't know. It's like a light brown maybe, with all the veining in there. Really pretty. Oh, let me give you a measurement. They're all about the same size. They're not going to be identical, but you can get an idea. So these are 2.5, around 2.5, 2 5/8 inches long. So there's your first choice. Kind of a beige color. All that pretty black veining running through it. Your next one is the pink one.
Ooh, those are nice colors.
And then your next one is what I call orange. I know it's not really truly orange. It's kind of a rusty color, I guess. And then the next one is what I call peach. And then the last one I have is, I call it spotted, because it's got tiny little spots in there. Can you see those little tiny spots in it? Little tiny spots in there that the other ones didn't have. So that's your options for those. $4 each.
Wow, really nice for an everyday display, but beautiful for an Easter display.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to do them in the same order I did them originally so I don't confuse anyone. And I'm going to confuse myself.
And $4 for that size of an egg, great price.
So there
and
you
Lisa's
go.
in. And you don't even have to color them.
No.
Come
I say that color forever. All right, we're going to count them down. If there's nobody else interested, we'll count them down. Let Lisa can let us know which ones are one she likes.
How many total are there? Is that 5?
There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5. Going once, going twice. And sold to Lisa.
So Lisa, I can show them to you really quick again. That'll be like A, B. I'll just give them letters. C.
She'll take them all.
Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Good. Then I won't be so confused all the time. Thank you so much. Okay. Next, I have, this is going to start, hold on. I got to see where I wrote it down. This is going to start at $8. And it is this beautiful handcrafted, it's a wall hanger, but it's a hula girl made in Hawaii. And these are all, different types of wood they use to make it. I think it's beautiful. And it's actually made, which I didn't know until I started researching. This is made by the Lee family, L-E family. And I guess they do a lot of like the wooden artwork kind of pieces in Hawaii. They have a huge following. But as you see there, well, maybe you can see there, it's Aloha Wood Art, handcrafted. This one says handcrafted in Vietnam, but they're in Hawaii, so I don't know. Ideas and designs in Hawaii. Oh, okay, by Paul Lee, L.E. And some of their pieces sell for like huge money. They had some that were like palm trees like this that sold for like 30 something dollars.
That's a
But
lot
I just
of
thought
work
she was pretty,
somebody put into that.
especially yeah, look at that. Especially if you're doing kind of that mid-century tiki style, or you have like a tiki bar you're doing, or just a bar area. And it's not super huge, and it doesn't weigh much, so shipping would be super simple on this one. She is about 7.5. Well, no, she's bigger than that. She is about 8 inches tall, and the width on the whole thing is about 7.25 inches. But she's a pretty one, very pretty. And I like how they carved the wood there to make her hair, and they put all the little details, and that's completely smooth. A little skirt. Very cool piece. But if there's no interest in her, we will pass on her. Let me put her sticker back on there so I don't get confused. There we go. And then my last item for this round, which unfortunately needs dusting. I had just pulled it out and it needs dusting bad. So I'll do that after, I promise. This is a Lamplights Farm little oil lamp. But this one is what they call the pink flamingo. It'll be a $10 start. It has the pink oil that goes in there. Now I'll have to dump that out to ship it because it will spill. But you can get that replacement pink oil. Lamplight Farms makes it. There's other companies that make it as well. But it is like really kind of fragile glass. I nearly dropped it. But it does have its wick in there. And there is the sticker. Well, one of them says Lamplight Farms, and the other one says keep out of reach of children. Why am I holding it then? That says Lamplight Farms right there. I thought it was really cute. Look at his little foot that comes down right there. You can even see his little nails. Hey, Denise.
Lori.
I haven't broke it yet, so you notice I said yet. I haven't broken it yet.
You can keep it wrapped in bubble, Lori.
Oh, Lori, you could get blue oil to go in there and make it a flamingo instead of the pink.
Oh, Lori. Ooh.
I know they put the pink in there so it'd be a pink flamingo, but you could easily get blue. They make it in all colors.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Though you can replace that in there, put whatever color. You can have a green one if you want to. I mean, you can put whatever color in there you want to. All righty. If there's no interest in the flamingo, we will pass on that one, and I can bring it back later. If you decide later you want him, let me know. And that was my 3 items. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, I know. I can't stop seeing that with the blue oil in there. Oh, that would be so good.
Lori's like, quit pressuring me. Quit pressuring me. We're not pressuring you, Lori.
I'm just going to put blue in it and break it. Oh, I have an $8 start on a super fun Coco Pelli mug. So it's got a wonderful design around the top. The Coco Pelli, same design on both sides. And then there's the other design. Same design, both sides. Really thick, beautiful glaze on the inside. Really fun Coco Pelli mug. Now it is just a standard sized mug, not one of those extra large jumbo Gina ones. Just your standard size.
Speaking of which, I'm going to go get a huge cup of coffee while you're showing this.
All right.
You know it's not a sale with Gina if she doesn't have a cup of coffee, so you know.
So that one, $8 for the Coco Pelli. Then I have a $9 start. Oops. And this is a hand-painted metal tray. It is in the toll design style, toll style. There we go. It is all hand painted. And then they did that design of putting in a little of that darker color for the creases and everything. The back is also painted and it is signed on the back, toll by D. It doesn't say when D did this, but it's got like that nice grain look in the paint. And that's $9 for the tray. And that's all hand painted. And it is a metal, give it a little tap, metal tray. The tray is 12.5 inches by 7. So it is a large tray. And that's $9. All right, then I have a $10 start. And this one, although this does have, oh, Barb is in for $9 for the tray. Thank you, Barb. I will go back. I will get that for Barb. Thank you. Oops. Put that there. And I will count it down real quick. Going once, just for my records, just in case. Going twice. And sold to Barb. Thank you. All right, then $10 start. Now, technically, this is like a potpourri, a scented potpourri holder in glass. And then this is where you'd put a tea light candle in to heat up the scented potpourri to release the scent. But you could use this with anything. You could put like the glass pebbles in here. You could even scent those. You could put like scented beads in here, and then you could still use a candle to heat them up. If you want to use something that doesn't require heat, but you still want to put a like battery operated candle in there just to give it light for whatever you want to put on display in here, You could put your marble display in here. If you're a button collector, you could put your buttons in here. And you don't have to have the brass insert in there if you don't want to. If you just want to use that to display a collection. But it is glass. This is a brass holder for your candle to go in. And again, you don't have to use the candle to heat it up, but this is a really nice big bowl if you want to put out a display, something you're collecting. It is about 7 inches by about 5. 7 by 5. And thank you, Lisa. Hi, Cindy. And Lisa is in. Thank you. But it's a nice big size. So if you're a seashell collector or a rock collector and you want to display, so you can see everything, this is a nice way to do it. And I will get Lisa in for that one. And we'll count it down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lisa. Thank you. And that was my third item. And we're going to go back to Gina before she even has a chance to get a sip of her new coffee.
Hey, I had a sip walking in.
Okay, good.
I grabbed it on the go. You know what would be fun with that thing you just showed too? If you had a betta fish, you could put your betta fish in there. That would be so cute. Just saying. I always think of, Patrick wants the mug.
Oh, thank you, Patrick. I will get you for the mug. Thank you.
Okay, so next up, it's going to be a choice of, and it's going to be a $2 start choice of. And I have these 3 different sets of playing cards. This one is The World of Birds. And who made these? Does it say? They're made by Fairy brand, I guess. But I thought for crafting, or if you just like to play cards. But it's got all these different birds on there. I thought it was so cool. This is a capercaillie, I guess. Whatever that thing is. He's quite the handsome bird.
Yeah, fancy.
The golden oriole is the Joker. The pheasant. I'm not going to go through all of them. The tawny eagle. I just want to show you some of them. The marabou stork. I can't talk. There's just really cool birds in here. Black, whatever that is. Guillemot? I don't know. Anyway, but you get all different birds on the cards. They don't repeat. You get different. Oh, there's a peacock. You get all different ones. So that's your first choice. Your second choice of cards. These are playing cards, and it's 52 different views of New Zealand. So you get all different places around New Zealand. Again, I thought it was it's just interesting to see all these places. So there are all these different landscapes and things. And it's 52 different ones. There's no repeats. So again, for crafting, or if you just want to look at them. So you get all these different New Zealand cards. Plus, I like the backs on these. Look at the back on these.
A kiwi.
Back. So that's your second choice. And those are in a hard plastic case, but I don't think that's the original case they came in, but I'm going to leave them in there because it just keeps them together. And then the third one is just funny to me. It's called Uh-Oh-40. If you know anybody that's turning 40, it's just funny either way. But there's the outside of the card, the back of the card, Uh-Oh-40. But then there's all these funny things. You don't run out of underwear. You'll try any new diet gimmick. Your hair seems to be in all the wrong places. So it's just these funny little things on there. It's a miracle when you sleep through the night. I mean, your butt seems to have a mind of its own. It's just funny little things on there. But that is your 3 choices of decks of cards. And that one is in one of the hard plastic cases as well. So you got birds, New Zealand, or Uh-Oh-40. Which applies to 50 and 60 and 70 and 80 and all the O's.
Hi, Julie. Julie is in for 3 for first choice. Christy at 4 for first choice.
Yeah, I love these bird cards. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I like birds so much, but I do. They're interesting creatures.
They
like
are.
their mating and everything are just so unique. I guess I just like any animal that makes it to where the male is like the most colorful one so they can draw attention away from the nest, you know, so they can protect their young and their female and everything. I just think that's so cool. Ooh, there's a toucan. Sorry, I'm still going through the cards. There's a toucan.
Well, Julie is at 5 and Christy is out. So we will count that down. Hi, Tammy. We'll count that down for Julie.
Look at the ostrich with his feathers ruffled instead of smooth like you normally see them. He looks like he's angry.
He does.
Or he just got up. We don't know.
I wouldn't mess with him.
Either way.
Going once. Oh. Going twice. Yep. And sold to Julie. Julie, $5 for first choice of the cards. The birds and the New Zealand.
I got you for those. Thank you so much. And then the Uh-Ohs are still available if anyone is interested. Oh, if Christy. And I just dropped them. It's time to play 52 card pickup. It's a new game.
How fun.
Okay, Christy, all I have left of these are the Uh-Oh-40. You just let me know if you want those, honey. And I'll put Julie down for these.
All right. Christy's going to pass.
Got it. Well, these are still available, y'all. Thank you so much, ladies. Okay. Put those over there so I don't get confused. Next. I picked this up because I thought my daughter would want it, and I realized that she probably doesn't want it. So now I'm selling it. This is a scrapbook, and it's got all the scrapbook stuff inside, like papers. It's like a whole kit. So I'm going to start it at $8, which I think is probably a killer deal, but I didn't know what price to start at, so I was trying to give y'all a deal. So it is like this tattoo art looking with the sparrows, and it says Girls Rule, and it's this big scrapbook, right? Here's the back of it. And it has all of your scrapbooking stuff on the inside. So there's all kinds of things you can like punch out and you can use for your scrapbooking or your junk journaling or whatever you want to do it. But there's this whole pack here of papers and punch out things and all that. And then when you flip it over, there's like a whole nother pack that you got your pages in there, the clear pages. But then you have this whole other pack that's got the stickers and more punch outs and more papers and things back here. So it's new, so I can't really take it out and show you all of it because all this is still new in the package. But it's like a whole kit. And I don't even know who made it. Like, I tried to look on the paperwork, but I didn't want to open it to see who made it. But I just thought it was really cool. I picked it up because my daughter does tattooing, and I thought she might like it. But then I realized she's probably going to be like, Mom, that's too young for me or something, you know? So I was like, oh, I'll just sell it.
Well, Christy is in.
I thought it was cute. It's a big scrapbook too. It's let's see. It is 13 3/4 inches wide and 12.5 inches by 12.5. So 13 1/4 by 12.5. It's a nice big scrapbook. I'm trying to see how the pages go in and out. I mean, there is a lot of stuff in here. I don't even know what all is in these little packages there. Okay, so I'm trying to see. Yeah, you can add more of the clear sleeves in there if you want to, it looks like. Okay, that's what I wondered. But it is a really cool little kit. I haven't scrapbooked in so long. I used to scrapbook, but it's been many years since I've had time to do it. Look at the borders too. It's got borders in there. And I know that, I don't know now because I hadn't bought the stuff in so long, all the little individual scrapbooking pages and stuff, but they used to be really expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And all the little doodads you put in there. All right, we're going to count it down.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Christy.
Yay, congratulations, cuz. That's a good deal. You got a good deal on that one. Okay. And then my last item for this round. So I figure out where I wrote him down. It's going to be an $8 start. And it's a Joseph's Original mouse. And he's the little groom. The little ring in his hand. He's ready to go. Oh, lost my internet for a second. He's ready to go. He's ready to walk up the aisle. His little button is a heart. He's got his corsage and his little white tie and the little golden ring. And he's ready to go see his girl. Now you can see where there's like some leftover, almost like adhesive right there. That's where his Joseph sticker would have been, but it's gone. I'm sure it just come off at some point. But he is a cutie. Cutie patootie. No damage to him. He's in good shape. Look at that face. Those little eyelashes. Oh, so cute. He's actually a really good size. You know, sometimes those little Joseph things can be really, really tiny, but he's a good little size here. He is, trying to measure his ear. He's about 2 3/4 inches tall. And he's about not quite, well, yeah, about 3 inches long. I like the way they looped his tail like that, where it's one piece.
That is cute.
He's a cute little guy. Look at him. He's ready. He's ready for his woman. Wait a minute. Never mind. Take him off. Somebody repaired him. I just saw that.
What?
I'm not selling him. I mean, you know what? If anybody that's purchased something wants him, just put mouse in there. The first person that puts mouse, I'll just send him to you. He's got a repair.
Where's his repair?
Right here on the neck. I didn't see it till I saw it in the camera. There's like a little glue line right there.
Oh.
See right under his tie? See that little glue line?
The poor little fellow was decapitated?
He got decapitated. So if you've purchased something from me already and you want this added to the box, you can just put mouse in there and I'll send it to you. First person.
Linda's going to take him, give
Good.
him a good home.
Get a home. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad he's getting a home. Okay. And that was my 3.
Okay. All right, I've got choice. This is going to start at $7 choice. And it's choice of Mickey Mouse. I have Mickey and Pluto framed. Someone did open up the back and check to see if $1 million was back here. I don't think they found it. But you still get a framed Mickey and Pluto. The other one is a drawn Mickey. Now, it is mounted to this board in the back. It's not coming separate. It's in there. It's in there good. So this is like a hand-drawn Mickey on maybe a train. So your choice, $7, Mickey and Pluto. Or Mickey and his luggage on maybe a train. And thank you, Cindy. I think they're both of them. Well, this one I think is 8 by 10. This one is wherever my ruler just went to. Where did it go? Okay, well, I just lost my ruler, so it's under there somewhere. Weird. All right, well, I am going to count that down. Oh, I just see the work crew just showed up on my patio, so you may be hearing some noise. And so apologies. I'll try to mute when I'm not talking if they're hammering or something. Going once, going twice. And sold to Cindy. They'll get a kick out of seeing me showing things up to the computer going, what is she doing?
They're going to be like, should we call someone to check on her? She's just like holding things up at the computer.
All right. Cindy is going to take the Mickey. And if anyone would like the Mickey and Pluto, just let me know. But I will be bringing that back for the speed round. Then I have an $8 start. And I have a box. Now, it is a wood box. Ponderosa Ranch, Lake Tahoe, Nevada. So here is the wood. Now, it is going to need to have that hinge like reattached a little stronger than what it is. But here is the top, beautiful, patriotic eagle and flag. And this is the kind of box you could put a lock on it. It's got the little loop there, so you can put a lock. Here's the inside. And again, that is from the Ponderosa Ranch in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. So nice for President's Day, Flag Day, 4th of July. Lots of patriotic holidays coming up. Oh, they're going up to my balcony, I think. They got the ladder up. Let's see, is my phone handy? Oh, there's my ruler. Just found it. I've got my phone handy, I'll take a little video real quick so you can see what's going on out there. And then when you watch my video tomorrow, you'll go, oh, that was when she was live and she took the video. So that's $8 for the box. And then I have a $12 start. Now, the back of the plate is not signed or marked. So just so you know, not signed or marked, but the front is a beautiful blue luster, and it is hand painted with cherry blossoms and birds. So there's the birds, the beautiful cherry blossoms. It's got the cute little handles on the sides.
Trisha, you're not going to believe.
You have that too? 9 1/4 inches without the handles. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You could have a set.
Yeah, you could, because I've got 3 pieces. Look.
Oh,
so all the pieces together.
Look at that. You could have a beautiful set. So this one, I'm going to say Japan, but it's an unmarked Japan piece.
It's Japan.
So that's $12, 9 1/4 inches without the handles. And we'll let you think about that, especially if you see the others.
You could have a whole display, y'all.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh, hi, Linda. Oh, my goodness. Look at that. 5 inches. Oh, my gosh. History making. I hope you're enjoying it.
I bet poor Lily Mae is hating life right now, though.
All right. That was my 3rd one. So back to Gina. Here, I'm gonna do my video here real quick.
She's gonna go do a recon, y'all. Okay. Next up, I have another set of cards, but these are gonna start at 10. These are Art Deco kind of cards, and they're in a box.
Or just the one set? Just choice or just one set?
It's one set. It's okay. One set. So $10 start. Look at the cool box they're in, first of all. And this cool speckledy kind of box. It's like cardboard kind of card, you know. I guess it's type of cardboard. But when you open it, the cards on the inside are so cool. So I'm going to take them out and show you. But so they got this gold foiling on there. See if I can get the light to catch it. You can see a little bit. So one set has got kind of this, well, it matches me. That color, floral. And then the other deck is the same kind of flowers, but it's got more of like this really purpley pink kind of background. So I was looking on here, and these are bridge. Well, I mean, I guess you could use them. It's 2 decks of cards, but they were bridge cards, I guess. And they were made by Buzza is the company. Buzza made a lot of greeting cards during that time period in the 1930s, 1920s, 1930s. And I was not able to find any playing cards that they had made. So I don't know. These may be a little bit rare. I'm not sure. But I just love the design. Those are beautiful. So you get the kind of teal color or the, oh, and it does have the direction cards on how to play bridge if you want to use them as bridge cards. So it is the full set. You get both decks, the pinky purpley color or the more teal kind of color, aqua. It's a gorgeous set of cards.
And Nancy's in for 10.
And the inside of the box says Edith M.K. LaRue, Bay Village, Ohio. So, I don't know. I like the gold on the outside of the cards too. They're in really good condition. Oh, I was going to show you the Joker. Just like how pretty the artwork is on there. Just a really pretty set of cards. All right, we'll count them down.
All right, going once. Going twice. And sold to Nancy.
Oh, some Buzza cards sell for $50, probably. I couldn't find them, Sandy. So, Nancy got a good deal. Thank you so much. Okay. The next up, I had sold this once before, but then I didn't ever get paid for it. So I brought it back because I think it's adorable. And especially for, you know, this time of the year when Valentine's Day is right up the road from us. So this is one of the mini plates from Limoges, and it is a courting couple. And this one is going to start at $8. And I'm going to try to get it to come in focus for you. Or not, you know, whatever it wants to do today. Do, 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 do. Maybe if we all hum the Jeopardy song, it'll do it. Or I'll get really, really close and make it focus. So anyway, it is the courting couple with a nice kind of blushy pink around the outside. It is marked Limoges on the back. And it does have the little stand, the little brass stand or copper stand on there. You can also hang it by this if you wanted to. It's marked Limoges, France there on the back. A cute little mini plate. And it does sit up on that little stand like that. It measures about 2 1/16 inch across. Oh, there. Oh, now look quickly before it goes out of focus, everyone. I'm gonna try to sneak up on it. Look at the detailing. Like you can see their eyes and the mouth on that tiny little thing. Really cute little thing. And there's the Limoges on the back. But if there's no interest, we will pass on that. I set it over to the side. And then my last item for this round is this beautiful art glass pelican. It'll be a $12 start. The dust is free, just so you know. Free dust for you. It's got the fish in the mouth. Beautiful colors on there. I mean, you're getting every color pretty much. You've got pinks and browns and rust colors. And then you've got some orange and red up here. And then you've got some black and brown down in here. And then the base is cobalt blue. You're getting all kinds of beautiful colors in this piece. And it is a solid piece. It's not hollow. Look at the little fishy in his mouth. Super cute.
That is really the best part. It's the fish in the mouth.
Isn't that cute? He just had a meal. That's why he's so chunky. Let's see how tall he is. He is 7 3/8 inches tall. And he's probably about right at 6 inches, maybe a little bit less than 6 inches wide. Really pretty piece. No chips or cracks. He's in great condition. Now, you may swallow that fish before he gets to you. It depends on how, you know, how the post office handles the package. He may get scared and swallow the fish, is all I'm saying. I can't, you know, I can't do nothing about that. But hopefully his fish will still be there in his mouth when you get him. I just love all that. Because they kind of modeled the glass. And it's got white and pink and all kinds of colors, and there's even a little bit of blue in there. I like how they mix all those glass colors together like that. And imagine having to pull this glass to make this shape. I just don't know how they do it. I watch those shows, but I just couldn't, because you're dealing with something that's so piping hot. It's not like, okay, well, I just need to pull this and tug this. You're dealing with something that's like molten lava, and you're doing this. My hat's off to them. I'm not doing it. I'm like Lori. I can't even hold something without dropping it, so I can't even imagine like dealing with something hot like that.
And we've got Sassy Kathy at 15. And Linda, let us know. Oh, Linda's on it. She's on it.
I mean, just the amount of work that goes into some of this stuff, it just amazes me. You know, that's what we should do, Trisha. We should go to one of these glass blowing places and try it out and just see what kind of mess we make out of it.
Mess is right. Complete mess.
Well, you know how they make like the little, it's like a Hershey Kisses where it's just a dollop of glass and they pull the top, which I would think would be like the easiest thing you can make. I wouldn't even be able to do that. I already know that. It would be, mine wouldn't even be a dollop. Mine would just be like this little disc of glass that I somehow managed to break it in the process. I don't know how I would do it, but I would manage to do it.
Well, it would cool down just enough that then it would break. Yep. Well, thank you, Linda. And we will count that down for Sassy Kathy. And I apologize for the construction noise. They're working right here today.
As long as they're working.
Going twice. And sold to Sassy Kathy. I'll just talk louder.
There you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. And that was my third item. So we get to listen to the pounding. Yay!
Okay. Well, that'll be fun. Yeah. All right. I've got a $8 choice. I've got two brooches for choice. I have a rooster. in black and gold.
Aw.
And I have a cat with a little fish in a fish bowl. So your choice, starting at $8. Here is the rooster. And a thank you, Linda. There is the back.
Have you got Sassy? You got Sassy Kathy's information, yes?
I do have her info, yes. I can find that and forward that on. So there's a good look at the rooster.
Thank you. Yes, we got it, Kathy.
I'll do it right back there so you can see. And then here is the kitty. So there is the kitty, little bow around the kitty's neck. And the kitty is looking at the fish. Now the fish does move around. There is the back. And we've got Linda in, so I will count that down for Linda. Get in here, going once, going twice, and sold to Linda. Thank you. And let me know if you would like the cat or the rooster. I'll hold those up so you can see them both. And Linda will take both. Thank you.
What is Joe and Faye doing right now?
Joe is sitting in the rocking chair in the front. I can see him, and he's watching. He's like, I am laser focused on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. She's probably under a piece of furniture right now, freaking out. She does not like the noise. Although I don't see her running around, which is good. All right, next I've got a $10 start. And this is, oh, they've got a big board going up. Winnie the Pooh. So $10 start, Winnie the Pooh. I don't know what kind of yarn craft this is, but it looks like little punches maybe. Like you take something and you punch. But there's Winnie the Pooh. He's got his little candle. And I'll get in close so you can see what that is. Here's the back. So someone did it on fabric. They mounted it on cardboard, and then it is framed. So there's Winnie the Pooh. Let's see, I found my ruler. So this is 12 by about 9.5. 12 by 9.5 for Winnie the Pooh. And it looks like some kind of a punch, yarn punch craft. So that is 10. Then I have a $12 start. And this is for a big kind of hurricane lamp with a candle inside. You're going to get the candle. You're going to get the gold. I do believe this is all made out of plastic. But this is really hard to tell if it's plastic or glass. because it's really nice. And this does unscrew. So for shipping purposes, this is going to be easy. I can take that into 2 parts and ship it that way instead of having one big part. And you are going to get the candle with this. So let me show you the candle. And it does have the settings on the back. And hi, George. And it has like a natural flicker to it. So when it's in here, you can put that on a timer. You know, you could put that up on a shelf and it'll come on automatically and be like a little lamp in a room, and then it'll shut itself off. So you're going to get the whole like hurricane candle holder and the candle. You're going to get the whole set, $12. And those were my 3 items. And we'll go back to Gina.
Okay, so next I have, it'll be a $12 start. And it is these new, they're still wrapped up. Sheffield Home set of 4 placemats. These are cork bag placemats. So these are still new in the package. There we go. Set of 4 placemats. And these are 15.7 by 11.8 inches with a 5mm thickness. 100% cork back, heat resistant to 302 degrees Fahrenheit. Protect surfaces from heat, watermarks, and other stains. So you could even use these in your kitchen for like a heat pad kind of thing if you wanted to. But there are 4 in the package. So you really could do this as a gift for somebody as well. If you've got somebody coming up that you need to do like a wedding gift or, you know, housewarming or birthday or whatever they got coming up. And it is like a seashell design. Really pretty design on there. Galaxy and Graphics Licensing, Elaine Volhurst Lane, I guess.
And you know, these salt and pepper shakers I had earlier, they would go beautifully with the placemat. Just saying.
I swear, me and Trisha were right there together today, apparently. I don't know what's going on. But
she takes time off. We don't miss a beat.
I'm telling you. But a beautiful set of placemats, and those salt and pepper shakers would be adorable with these. Absolutely adorable. Or if you've got somebody that has a guest house, like they have a vacation home or you have a vacation home, you know, where you need things like this in there. These are very resistant. Like I said on the front, it tells you they're protect surfaces from heat, watermarks, and other stains. So good way to keep your tables from getting messed up, or use them in your kitchen as heat pads. But if there's no interest in those, we will pass on those. Let me put my little sticker back on there so I don't forget what number they were. And then next up, well, I have to clear out a spot. These are big. And the last thing I want to do is knock this flamingo off and have Lori go, I told you so. Okay. So these will go with the dish that Trisha had earlier. Now, I don't know who made hers, but these are both the cherry blossom design in the same color, but they're 2 different makers. So who knows? So I'm going to do these as choice of, starting at $4 each choice of. So the first one is made by Toshiro Shoten, which is the little elephant mark with the A on the back right there. So this is like a little 3-footed luster bowl with a moriage blossoms in there, pretty blue color. Your next choice is like a little sauce bowl kind of thing. It's got some, like, it looks like an old sticker in there. I'll have to get out. But it is it's just got hand painted Japan on it. See that sticker in there? I got to get out. It's a little sauce bowl. But the mark on the back of this one is the flower. It's a different maker. Same design. Absolutely same design and color. The third option you have is the little ladle, which it is not marked at all. So I don't know who made it. So you, like I said, you can start a whole little collection between me and Trisha. You got a whole collection here. You could start. Look at this. Adorable. Let me give you a quick measurement on these pieces so you can kind of get an idea. The 3-footed bowl is 4.5 inches wide and about 2 3/8 inches tall. The ladle is about 4.5 inches long, and the little sauce bowl is about 2 7/8 inches wide. So that is your 3 choices: little ladle, footed bowl, and sauce bowl. But I'm not seeing any interest, so we're going to pass on that one. Let me put my sticker back in here. Y'all think about that, because Trisha's got that bowl too, or that dish too. And then my next item is going to be a $10 start, and it is from 1935. It is a royal porcelain dog with dog on chain. And this is from American Royal 1935, which is a livestock show that they've been holding for a long time in the United States. This is European made porcelain, but I guess they shipped it over for souvenir pieces. So this one is marked with the American Royal 1935, and it's little dog and the little dog on chain. Show you the bottom of them. There is no chips or cracks. They're in great condition and nice little, well, I guess they're not quite 100 years old, but they're getting pretty close at this point. I did find these same dogs, but they did not still have the paint on them that says American Royal or the year. So I guess they made them for a lot of souvenir pieces, but I just thought that was super interesting to have that on there. And do you know, I think they still do that livestock show, or they used to not too long ago. But I thought that was really interesting. I love pieces like that take you back in time. And for them to be a nice little porcelain like that with the blue and the white. Really nice little set. All right, if Julie is the only one interested, we're going to count it down, guys.
All right, going once, going twice, and sold to Julie.
Thank you, Julie. Thank you. And that was
Very
my first
nice. All right. I have a $15 start, and this is a clock made out of a stone rock. It's a rock. It's a rock that has been shaped like a triangle, and it has a clock face on it. You can see
It's a rock clock.
The second hand is ticking. It does have a leftover like sticker on there, but it just takes a AA battery. And it is, you can see they used one of those round tools to go into the stone. And then they put the clock in there, or the battery component. But this is all a beautiful green stone. And probably like a mantle clock or something. But it keeps great time. And that is really cool. So there you go. A rock. Different kind of rock. But it does have felt on the bottom there, so it does protect your surface that it's sitting on. And it's a really good size. So don't know what kind of rock it is, but it's pretty, it's polished. So 15 for the clock.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to do a Dr. Seuss now. It's a tick-tock rock clock.
There you go. All right, next up, I've got a little bit more Irish. It's going to start at $16. And it comes in a fancy box from Ireland. And it's a pipe. It's a clay pipe. Oops, $16. I am not going to try to pronounce the knock. Yeah, I'll say knock. Clay pipe, handcrafted in Ireland. Now, it has been used, but it still is really cool and a neat piece to display. I'm sure there is a way that you can clean this and then feel comfortable reusing it. It comes with this fancy little proclamation. The traditional Irish clay pipe. And that's who makes it there in Ireland. So you get the nice little proclamation with it. And then it sits in this beautiful box. It's like a bisque clay. And then you can see it does have a really neat design on it. And a thank you, Laura. Oh, it's got a harp, like a harp design. And then it does have the little feet there, so it sits nicely if you want to display it. But a really, really cool piece. And I think it looks beautiful in the green box there. And I'll get the little proclamation back in there. And then, oh, and it does have it on the side also. And I've got Laura in. And I will count that down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Laura. Oh, cool. Very nice. He will enjoy that one. That's a beauty. Thank you. Next, I have a $20 start. This is a piece from Morocco. And it is a hand-carved stone candle holder. So this is like a soapstone. It is all hand-carved out of one piece. One piece of soapstone. Here is the top where you put your candles in. I think somebody did have some of that putty in there to keep the candles secured, but they did carve this design all on the outside. That's all carved, and it's all carved out of one piece of soapstone. It is 6.5 inches tall and 5.5 inches wide. I think this is absolutely amazing, all carved out of one piece. All right, that is my third item. And we're going to go back to Gina.
Okay. So next up, this is going to be, let me see, $12 start. And I've seen prices all over the board on this one. So I tried to give you a good price on it at the lower end of the spectrum. I don't know the differences between the ones I was seeing. I don't think there is a difference, honestly, but they've sold all over the place. But it is this beautiful little luster. It's made in Japan, lusterware or luster flower frog. But look at that cute little cockatoo or whatever kind of bird that is. Cockatoo, whatever it's supposed to be. But it is a little flower frog. It does have 6 holes. There's 3 there, and then there's 3 on around there. So you get 6 holes. It is ceramic. And it does have made in Japan there on the bottom, as you, well, I say as you see, but you know, you can't. It does that right there, though. Yeah, it's adorable. It really is. And these little figural flower frogs are getting really hard to find. So just imagine that, like in one of your little milk glass footed dishes or something. That would be so cute. Any kind of little dish would be cute, but I'm imagining, like, you know, get out some of your milk glass and use it. Like one of the little candy dishes or something that's footed or pedestaled, and put that right down in the center of it. It would be so sweet. Let's see. Let's see how big you are. You are 2 3/4 inches tall.
And Linda's in.
All right, if there's no other interest, we're going to count it down.
Oh, oops. There we go. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Linda. Thank you.
Linda. Put you over here. Okay. I had a lot of birds tonight, it feels like. I don't know why. I was in a bird. Trisha was in a squirrel mood, and I was in a bird mood, apparently. So next up, I have this piece of Royal Copenhagen, Denmark. Beautiful little dish. I'm going to start it at just $6, which is a killer deal. But it's got the snowdrops on it. Look, and I love that color. I had a lot of this color tonight, too. I love that color. But the beautiful little snowdrop flowers, little oval dish. I'll show you the back of it. It's Royal Copenhagen, Denmark. The piece is marked 2685 is the number. Beautiful little dish. You could use it just to display, hang it up and display it, or put it on a plate stand. You could use it in the bathroom, even as like a little soap dish if you wanted to, or in the kitchen like an open salt. There's all kinds of things you could do with this piece, or just admire it for what it is. I love snowdrops. I think they're just beautiful. And do you know how hard it is sometimes to find things that have the snowdrop flowers? It's not like something that you find all the time. I rarely run across these flowers on anything. It's kind of like when Kim had the cup and saucer the other night, and it had the fuchsias. You don't see fuchsias on many things either. So
very true. Very true. Snowdrops are very hard.
So when I see them, I pick them up because you find them rarely. Plus, it's a really nice piece of porcelain made. You know, anything that's Royal Copenhagen is usually a really nicely made piece. But I don't see any interest. So we're going to pass on that. I'll bring it back in a few minutes. Y'all think about it. For $6, you can't go wrong. All right. And then my last, what is Linda saying? Oh, she's not feeling well. I'm sorry. Oh.
The snow made her sick. It's terrible.
It probably did. It would make me sick.
I'm sure all over Florida. The snow is making everybody sick. Christy is going to take your dish and we'll count it down for our records just in case. Going once, going twice. The whole state of Florida is going to be ill because of the snow. Ugh, it's going to be another disaster.
Thanks, Kai.
Everybody in the urgent care.
The hospitals are going to be overrun with snow sickness. Okay, and then my last item is going to be a $10 start. And I picked this one up because I couldn't tell. It's crystal, but I can't tell if it was supposed to be this color, if it's one of those pieces that somebody set in the, like in a window, and it changed to like that real light amethyst color, because that's what it looks like. But I can't tell if it was meant to be that way or if it just happened, because it is the lightest little bit of amethyst in there. I'll put some white behind it so you can see it. Crystal, look at that faceted crystal stopper. It's beautiful. And this is all etched. It's etched on both sides. But you can kind of see when I turn it, that little bit of amethyst color in there. So I picked it up because you don't see those often. Like the stopper is completely clear, but the bottle itself's got that little bit of amethyst in it. So I don't know if it was the, what is it, the manganese or some kind of glass that does that.
Yeah, so, it's the manganese in the glass. Yep.
I don't know if that's what this is or if it was designed to be that way, but I picked it up because it's something unique. So you can kind of see it a little bit with that white paper behind it. I mean, it's just got the slightest little bit of that purple in there. Or amethyst, whatever you want to call it. But I just thought it was unique enough to pick it up. Let me show you if I can get the stopper out of it. Now this stopper has like, this isn't plastic. This is like a rubber kind of thing they put on there to keep it from breaking, I guess, and chipping off. But beautiful little stopper. Very faceted. And it is crystal. And there's no chips or cracks down in there in the neck of it. Sometimes, you know, you get little chips around the rim, but this is in really good condition.
Well, you know, rubber protects.
It does. Sometimes.
If it doesn't break.
Yeah. You know, I've met a lot of people out there that I've figured out that's what happened, but, you know, just say it. But beautiful little bottle. Give you a quick measurement. With the stopper, it is 6.5 inches tall. But if there's no interest in that, we will pass on it. And that was my items.
All right.
Thank you guys.
I have a $10 start on a lovely piece of Indiana glass in the beautiful blue. It is a nice little pedestal bowl. Beautiful detailing on this. Got the little thumbprint design on it. Here's the inside. No chips, no cracks, no flea bites on this beautiful piece. Nice, thick Indiana glass. And it is about 5¼ inches tall and about 4¾ wide. So it's close to 5 by 5. So that is $10. Indiana glass in blue. Then I have a $12 start. Now, this is a piece from a Greek museum. They do make these pieces. They put these little markers on it. Then you know it's a replica from a museum. And they do mark what time period this is from. So this is usually a piece they have in the museum. They make duplicates of it for souvenir pieces. It's got a beautiful design on the base. Really cool Greek key design on the outside. It is a double handle bowl. And then it is gorgeous on the inside. This is a piece of pottery. And it's got like a little ship in the center. But a really stunning piece. Double handle. I think that is so cool. So that is 12 for the Greek Museum piece. And then I have for $14, I have a downward flowing incense burner. And this one is in the shape of a koi pond. So you have the two little fish in the pond, and it sits like this. You put your incense in the top, and the down flowing will flow like a little waterfall down, and then it will pool in here with the koi fish. And you will also get your choice of the down flowing incense. So I do have rosemary, and I have this, which I don't know how to pronounce this. It is like a Japanese flower. I'll put it right there. So you will get your choice of the backflow incense to go with this beautiful piece. Yeah, this is a really nice design with the little koi pond. And that is 14, and it'll come with an incense pack. All right, so those are my last 3 pieces, but don't go anywhere. We're going to do the speed round. We're going to recap all of the items that are still available. If you're with us in the chat and you see something you like, let us know. We'll get your name on it. if you're watching on the replay, you can send us an email, you can leave a comment down below, and we'll let you know if that item is still available. I'm going to bring up Gina, and she's going to show all of her items.
Okay, so first up I had the Hula Girl in wood made by the Paul Lee family. Really beautiful piece. It is a wall hanger. And it was $8, number 20. Stick the 20 on there. $8, number 20 for her. Next up, I had the 3 pieces of lusterware. They're $4 each, choice of. So the Tashiro Shoten bowl, which is the 3-footed, would be $4. The ladle, they all have the same design, would be $4. And the little sauce bowl, $4. M. Bates, I got you, girl. Thank you. Put that in the sold stuff. So $4 each on those, and you could just tell me which one or ones you're interested in. And Trisha's got a piece that matches, so we're on the same wavelength today. And we didn't even discuss that ahead of time, y'all. And then I had the crystal perfume bottle, or you could use it for whatever. It doesn't have to be perfume. And that little bit of amethyst color in there. And it is number 6. And it was $10. $10, number 6. And then number 1, which I lost my sticker for this one, was $6. And it was the little glass elephant with the amber colored glass legs, tail, ears, tusk, and trunk. So that was $6 and number 1 for this one. Jen wants the perfume bottle. I got you, honey. Thank you. So little elephant's number 1, $6. If anybody is interested in him. I'll put this bottle over here so I don't lose it. I love they put that little blanket on there. I think that's so cute. And Christy wants the elephant. Thank you so much. Okay. And then I had the pink flamingo, even though we can make it a blue flamingo if we wanted to, by just changing out the color of the oil. It is a Lamplights Farm little oil lamp. It is number 10. It is number 10. Not that I can show it to you, but that's what it says. I promise. And it was $10. $10, number 10. It's very thin, really not super fragile glass, but you can tell it's very delicate. Lamplight Farms, $10, and number 10 for the flamingo lamp, oil lamp. And it can be any color flamingo you want it to be. Next up was the little Limoges mini plate with stand or hanger. You can use it either way. You just flip this up if you want to use it as the hanger. It is marked Limoges, France on the back. And it was $8, number 28. $8, number 28 for the little Limoges mini plate. I don't know where his hand is, but it looks awfully close to her chest. He may be getting a little frisky there. And then we had the little, what I called the Jelly Belly style, because I don't want to upset anybody, parrots or birds enameled with the two jelly stones there. There is the back. And it was $6, number 3. $6, number 3 for that brooch. And then we had this set of placemats, still new in the package. It was $12 for the seashell placemats by Sheffield Home. And it was $12, number 12 for the placemat set. And I believe the only other item I had left was the one set of cards that nobody claimed. And it was the 40 cards. And they are $2, number 4. $2, number 4 for the 40 cards. And I believe that's it, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
And if you are watching on the replay or you think about something after the sale, you can email Gina or you can leave a comment down below. All right, my items, I have the slot machine salt and pepper shakers. They are $3, number 1. These would go really cute with the placemats Gina just showed. Salt and pepper shakers. These are also $3, number 1. Just let me know shells or slots. But $3 for each set of the salt and peppers. Then I have a figure of St. Patrick. Yep, you can have St. Patrick in your home for St. Patrick's Day. Now, he's supposed to have a staff here. He doesn't have a staff, but he doesn't need one, or you can add one. He is from Japan. He is $6, number 5 for St. Patrick. Mickey and Pluto. Framed Mickey and Pluto. There is the back. $7, number 10. This is a beautiful wood box from the Ponderosa Ranch in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. It has an eagle and American flag on top. It also can lock. This is $8, number 11. There we go. All right, now this lovely plate matches the blue luster set that Gina had. The plate is $12, number 12. Beautiful blue luster with cherry blossoms. You could have a lovely set with all of those pieces. Winnie the Pooh. This is, I think, some kind of a punch yarn craft. But there is the framed Winnie the Pooh. This is $10, number 14. The hurricane lamp candle holder, like hurricane style. And the candle does work. It does have batteries. It is on a timer also. Oh, hi, Sherry. Thank you. I've got you for number 14. Thank you. This does come apart for shipping purposes, so it makes it a little easier. $12, number 15, and you will get the candle. So you get the whole set with the candle, $12, number 15. This is a real stone that is polished up, and it is a working clock. This is $15, number 16. This is Moroccan. It is carved out of one single piece of soapstone. It holds 3 candles. It's designed on both sides, or decorated on both sides. This is $20, number 18. The Indiana glass, beautiful blue glass pedestal bowl. That is $10, number 19. This is a Greek museum piece by Becky. It is from 9 to 800 BC. So these are replica pieces that museums sell, double handle, ship in the center. This is $12, number 20. And then the koi pond incense burner, the backflow incense burner with your choice of incense. You'll get choice of incense. This is $14, number 21. All right, and those are all of my items. So let me get Gina back up here, and I'm going to get the link to Gina's channel and tell everybody what you have coming up.
Well, I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. on my channel, Southern Siren Vintage, and I'm going to be doing a live sale again. I've got a bunch of stuff that I've already gotten kind of prepped up back here, ready to go. I've got a few more things I'm going to pull from the garage I haven't brought in yet. Good luck. Good luck to me on not falling and killing myself doing that. But I have them pretty close to the door, so hopefully I'll make it. But I am working on actually trying to get all of that done, and because I want to do, hopefully, if I can get all this, my plan is to get this done this weekend, by this weekend. If I can get that done, I'm hoping that next weekend I can come in and do a shop my garage sale, my entire garage.
Woo.
I'm gonna take my camera and just go across the shelves, and you guys yell out if you see something you want. So we'll see how that goes. I don't know. Y'all pray for me. Pray for me. I'm trying to get it done. But until then, I will be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Not sure if I'm doing anything Friday or not. If not, I'm doing one on Saturday. I'm going to do 2 more sales this week. So y'all just make sure you're subscribed and you've got the notifications marked to all, and then you'll know, hopefully. And then I'm going to be back next week with Trisha again. So
yes. Yep. On Monday night. Yep. She'll be back. It's going to be great. And and Sherry, thank you. Let me know if you would like the green rosemary or the yellow, which is some kind of a flower. It's some kind of a flower. So let me know if you would like the yellow or the green. And thank you so much, Sherry. And I will be back tomorrow with my lunchtime sale. Also Friday with the lunchtime sale. Friday night with the Sue Spezio show with Aaron Proctor and Angie's Oddities. And Saturday night for the late night sale with Denise's Magical Emporium and Kim from Oh My Vintage. So it's going to be a blast. Thank you, Sherry. I've got you for the yellow. But thank you, Gina, so much for joining me.
Come back. Woo!
She's put in a lot of hard work to be able to come back this fast. Boom. That's a lot.
Trying to.
Oh,
But
so
thank you for having me. And thank you
definitely support
everybody
her.
for coming in and saying hi and hanging out with us, because I miss seeing all of you. I have. I just couldn't get back until, I mean, I couldn't even get back in chats with, until this last week. So it's like, I didn't even have internet yet. So, it
Yeah.
takes, kind of takes internet to do all those things. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it takes a while to get back organized for sure. Oh, but it's so great having you back. And thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us today. Stay warm, stay safe the best you can. And we'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Have a great evening.